can ask Bluebaum.
Before.
International Chess Festival. As you can see on the screen, we have this Game of the Day contest. For the first one, we had an ancient interview with Christian Leclerc, qui est Game of the Day won. And yesterday, c'était Alexandru Georgiou. Je ne sais pas s'il est parmi nous déjà assis. Donc félicitations à lui, et il sera également interviewé par Arne afin de commenter sa partie. Et maintenant, je vous souhaite à toutes et à tous une excellente partie, autogénule, une handshake, un start.
Right, okay. Liam, huge congratulations. Win yesterday with black and today with white. Two very important classical wins. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with this win today. I think we played a very good game. He was defending quite well, and unfortunately for him in the middle game, he blundered some ideas with e4. After that, it was already very tricky for him. Maybe he could have defended better, but I felt like it was already very dangerous for black. And after the time control, I thought it should be technically winning for white. I'm not sure if my technique was accurate, but overall, I didn't feel like he had any real chance. So really nice that I managed to win a really long game today.
Yeah, it was a long game, but as you mentioned, you pounced on that opportunity very quickly once it presented itself. And it felt like after that, even Bluebaum was quite disappointed. He was shaking his head several times. Do you think there was just no way for him to defend better after that?
I don't know. There may be some ways like to sacrifice the bishop for the 2 pawns maybe, and could get some potential drawing chances. But I think with accurate play, it should be winning for white. Yeah, I understand it was very painful for him because you can play well for 30 move, 40 move, but one mistake and you may lose the game. I was on the other end of that situation many times, and so I understand that's very painful, but that's just how chess is.
It is, and these two classical wins, of course, is a big contrast to sort of your 960 and rapid performance. Anything you changed in between? Because it's a long event, sometimes people do change up certain things in the schedule or stuff like that. Did any such change occur to you?
Yeah, for me in the classical, I always try to win. I always want to play fighting chess.
Yeah.
Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. But I think if you just keep playing, keep pushing for your chances, eventually your chances may come, and then you just have to take them. It's easier said than done, but I think if you don't fight, you're not gonna be rewarded for that. So I try to fight in every game.
And talk to us a little bit about the opening today. How was your opening preparation for Matthias? Because like when the live stream was going on, there were certain kinds of positions like end games which Matthias was enter even in the end game. Sorry, like even in the candidates, and there were certain positions which he would draw with relatively with ease, even if they were slightly worse positions. Did you think the same about today's position? Or?
Yeah, so Matthias has a very solid repertoire with black. It's extremely difficult to out-prepare him. And I was kind of expecting the Casbah today, which is what he played. It's one of his main lines for black, and it's extremely solid. I went for this end game, which I thought, okay, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a long game. Objectively, it should be equal, but I'm not gonna get more than that. So just have to try my chances there.
Yeah. And great win. Did you get a chance to maybe look at some of the other games today?
Yeah, I had a quick look at the other two games. I think White was pushing in both games. I'm not sure if they had real winning chances at some point. Probably Levon had better chances at some moments. I didn't really pay too much attention because I was trying to focus on my game. But with the other two draws, I'm very happy to catch up with Levon now. I think we have the same points, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, a few like very fighting days of chess coming up. And in the challengers group today, Carissa also won. Did you get to see her game as well?
Yeah, I saw very briefly that she won with black. I think she played a really nice game today, so very happy for her.
And off topic a little bit, Liam, but there were two important announcements made in the world of chess just a couple of days back. One was the big format change in the FIDE World Cup, and another was the qualification spots change for the candidates. Did you get to follow that news, and like what are your thoughts on this, if you can share?
Yeah, I saw the announcement. Very interesting changes, and I would say a little bit surprising for the chess world in general. For the candidate qualification, I think it makes sense to have the changes to spots for each format. I think it's fair.
Do you like the rating spot or not so much?
I mean, you can make the argument for both cases, but I think it's more exciting for the fans this way. As for the World Cup changes, I'm not sure. I'm kind of neutral on this because I have not played the fast classical time control, the 45 plus 30, so I don't really have experience in there. Nowadays, I kind of prefer classical, the traditional classical time control, like what we play here. Sometimes even longer with second time control after move 60.
Like Sigaman had, I think, or like I think Grenke had back
Grand
in the day.
Swiss, I think.
Yeah,
Also.
Grand Swiss, of
Yes.
course, yeah.
So I kind of prefer that time control because I feel like I play my best chess with more time to think. For example, yesterday when I won that game, I calculated the very nice sequence after bishop takes e3 and the whole thing, rook c6, rook c2, and everything. So I think I probably calculated like 7 or 8 moves ahead at that moment, but I had to spend like 30 minutes. So if it's a fast classical time control, I wouldn't have the time to calculate. So I feel like the quality of chess could decrease a little bit. Of course, I understand the other factor for the fans and the organizers. So I guess we will just have to see what will happen. I think we will be able to adapt, but whether it's good for chess, we will have to wait and see.
And just one final question, since we were talking about time controls, there is exciting innovation in Biel Chess. I think only 2 tournaments do this, Biel and Norway Chess, where there's the increment does not start since like after only move 41 the increment starts.
Right.
Even in candidates, I think they had the same. Do you think this is good or not so good? Like, would you prefer 30-second increment from the start?
I don't mind this time control at all. I actually kind of like it because I never get into time trouble, so I don't need the 30-second increments from move 1. I think in previous years in Biel, if I'm not mistaken, we had even longer time control. We had the 2 hours for the first 40 moves, then 1 hour for the next 20 moves, and then 15 minutes for the rest of the game.
Correct.
And the 30-second increment only starts from move 61, which is a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind that either. So, of course, the games were a little bit longer, but I don't mind playing long games. So, but 90 plus 30 is also very typical, and I have played a lot of games like that. With, let's say, 30-second increment from move 1, and then 30 minutes after move 40, which is very typical we see in World Cup before and Olympiad and many tournaments. I'm fine with any time controls, but the shorter ones like the fast classical, I have to practice that a little bit to get a feeling how that will go.
And just one final question. Yesterday with the World Cup semi-finals, and right in this venue, there was a live screening. In fact, it will be today as well with Argentina versus England. Are you a football fan? Do you follow one of the games or?
I'm not really a big football fan. I follow the news in general, but I'm not really like big fan of any team. I try to keep like updated with the news and so on. But yeah, I think it's I just have to focus more on chess at this moment than football.
It makes sense. Once again, congratulations, Liam, on 2 great wins, and looking forward to your 3rd one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
For nearly 60 years, the Biel International Chess Festival has brought together the best chess players and chess lovers from all the continents. Next year, we celebrate our 60th anniversary. Help us make it unforgettable. With your contribution, you can help us make the 60th anniversary of the Biel Chess Festival truly special, to invite one of the dream guests to Biel and have some surprises.
See you next year.